It's a beautiful spring day on Catacrom Four, Juanita, as we kick off a brand new season of DreadZone.
That's right, Dallas, and we're lucky enough to have a bird's eye view of the action.
Even from up here, this season's DreadZone battle courses look bigger and deadlier than ever.
It's a wonder contestants keep volunteering, isn't it?
That's a good one. Oh, yeah. The Vox construction team really outdid themselves in turning this once sacred robotic burial ground into a deadly DreadZone battle course.
And look, here comes today's first contestant. Oh my, they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel to find these guys, aren't they? I hope you folks at home aren't too squeamish, because the next one looks like a bleeder.
Ratchet's first objective is a gimme, Juanita. All he has to do is make his way to the other side of this mountain pass.
The shields on that turret are impenetrable. You will have to use an EMP to take them down. Command your bot to toss out an EMP by pressing the left directional button. One of your combat bots is incapacitated. Use the revive command to bring him back to life.
Yeah, before that, I'll just try to do as much damage as I can to this turret. Just gonna multitask. Looks like I can, that's good.
What I want to know is how Ratchet uses the bathroom in that suit.
So I know in wrench-only challenges, it's possible to just let your bots do most of the fighting.
Defeating enemies automatically upgrades your DreadZone weaponry and improves your maximum nanotech level.
We taking a beat out here.
Okay. And I kind of forgot.
Deploy the EMP on that platform.
Anything for the commander, sir.
There we go. Sometimes these inputs don't come out, but that's alright. And that's it. So again, being a bit cautious here. Could have done that a bit faster, but again, that's alright.
As Team Darkstar continues toward the Catacrom Burial Dome, they'll need to cross what I like to call the chasm of endless falling and eventual dying. In the unlikely event that they survive, they'll take control of the big, bad, and burly walking armored tank called the Landstalker. Good luck, kids.
Ratchet, you will have to capture all 3 nodes to extend the bridge.
Yeah, so it looks like we do have to maybe manually refill our ammo every once in a while. So also not sure if these enemies infinitely spawn. Just doing this now just to kind of get some experience.
Hey Ratchet, why work up a sweat turning cranks when you can order your bots to do it for you?
They say war is hell, Juanita, but where does that leave DreadZone, huh?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that I could have beaten or screw in the bolt before I got hit, but that's okay.
Here's a chilling thought. Team Darkstar is walking on top of a giant robot burial ground.
So I think it does look like they might infinitely spawn. That's more a matter of just surviving. I guess being more cautious.
Ratchet, you can expand your map at any time to get a better view of the area.
Just see, I already ran out of ammo. Again, we'll take several tries, I guess. Especially again, we're at.
Let me at him! Let me at him! I'll tear him apart!
But we can kind of grind for XP, so I'm not going to be too nitpicky about it. But it also does look like we have our checkpoint, so that's also good. So I guess this game is a little forgiving in comparison to other games. So again, it's just kind of getting enough upgrades to kind of mitigate the difficulty. Because I know you can get really overpowered. Okay, didn't expect the range to be that far.
Interesting fact, folks. DreadZone started out with 2 guys fighting over a breakfast burrito, and the rest is history.
Yeah, I guess I couldn't shortcut this as I thought, but that's okay. Because I'm also not used to the fact you can't
Ratchet,
flip.
according to DreadZone show requirements, enemies appear red on the radar. Allies appear green. Challenge objectives appear blue.
I will say these tips are kind of repetitive. I mean, I kind of got the point. Hopefully they don't get too obnoxious. Yeah, the controls are a bit quirky here. So it took a fair amount of time to activate that EMP. I will say, it doesn't feel like I have a lot of mobility. Like, I can't flip to dodge like in the previous game. I'm just jumping like this. Unless there's a tech that I'm not really too familiar with yet. Yeah, let's balance out trying to grind XP. You also get a lot of bolts too, so that would be great. But I'm also running out of ammo, so I think let's just keep going. Okay, now it's a close call.
Have you ever seen the Diablo in the pale moonlight? I have, and it's fantastic!
So I see a swing shot ahead. I guess you automatically have one now. Because in the previous games, it is a gadget you have to equip.
And that Lombax is terminating with extreme prejudice. It's a good thing we're out of range, Juanita.
Okay, didn't expect to get hit in the back twice and die instantly.
Hey, boss. Do you read Chaucer?
So I might have maybe underestimated the difficulty right now, but again, hopefully I'm really being helpful. In time, I can kind of get back into the game and, you know, don't have to retry as much as I need to. Because I am confident in my skills as playing all the games so far.
Box has
That's
designed his
interesting.
weapons to gain experience as you use them, which allows them to be upgraded. Upgraded weapons not only do more damage, but can be modified.
Will the person driving a mint green
As I
Man
was
Ray
saying,
5 please
hopefully
report to security you're parked
with
in
these
my
upgrades,
space?
it makes the game a little easier.
Ratchet, I am detecting a swing shot orb ahead. Jump towards it and hold down the fire button. Your swing shot will deploy automatically and carry you across the gap.
That window is very small. About 3 bolts.
What do you know, folks? Ratchet has found the Landstalker!
So again, it's really great that it's a bit forgiving. Also, that time is a bit deceptive, but that's alright. But again, let's keep going.
This all-terrain mech of destruction comes fully loaded with power steering, AC, jumbo-sized drink holders, and enough plasma mortars to take out a small star system. Team Darkstar's not out for a Sunday drive today, folks. They'll be blazing a trail right into the center of the Catacrom Burial Dome.
Okay, so here we go with a new vehicle.
Ratchet, you will have to use the Landstalker's mortars to destroy those quasar orbs. That should clear the way.
This kind of requires you to use like both hands, or what I mean is, for example, I'm using one finger on the trigger to activate the motors like this, while I'm holding the fire button.
I hope everybody's peed because we're not breaking for commercial anytime soon.
So I also don't think we get experience from this, so it's kind of wise to kind of just bum rush it.
Ratchet is on a rampage with the Landstalker. Oh, I can't imagine the damage bill DreadZone is gonna get for this.
There's a lot of enemies coming up, so I'm just gonna back up just a bit, so I don't take too much damage.
You can drive over a vehicle pad at any time to repair vehicle damage.
I wonder if the Landstalker's stick or auto.
Yeah, again, not too bad. Though again, maybe I might have to change the camera controls.
We are loving this carnage, folks, but it's time for the final showdown in the Catacrom Burial Dome. There's no telling what lurks inside these walls.
Ratchet, you must defeat all your opponents in order to complete this challenge. In other words, stay alive.
Coming up from the ground!
Yeah, I already took damage because I was trying to change my weapons. Wow, no ammo. But hopefully we can kind of... Okay, never mind. So say, lead them toward a ammo case.
Coming up from the ground!
So again, it's a little hard, but it's manageable. I think for small fries like this, it's better just to use the wrench. Because I was also wondering how much I should preserve my ammo.
I think I should have taken that job on Annihilation Nation. They've got a great dental plan.
I think it's much easier like that when they're grouped up.
Ratchet, now going out in the proverbial blaze of glory.
Yeah, I just have to change some tactics, and that's okay. This can't be as reckless as I was in the other games. Which, again, is fine.
Zombies dead ahead! Oh, no pun intended, sir.
I think this jump and attack is a hyper strike and does significant damage.
Excellent work, Ratchet. I must admit, I was worried.
I was worried too. There we go. So we got a decent amount of builds. Lost some because I had to keep buying ammo, but again, that's alright.
Well done, Ratchet. You have completed your first DreadZone campaign and won a medal. You have also unlocked a new set of objectives called Dread Challenges. Earning medals and defeating Dread Challenges are the key to survival in DreadZone.
Okay, so, like he said, we got these challenges. So I'm not too fond of the hover bikes, so this might take several tries. Because even in the other games, that took a long time for me to beat. Then we had the Landstalker challenge. Don't know how this one's gonna work because it just destroy as much as you can. And then this one is just destroying objectives. I think this one's not too bad. So again, we will finish this one first, I guess. And then go back to the arena and finish those other challenges as far as I saw. Again, it's kind of interesting to pace this series. So yeah, I guess I also got skill points or kind of like objectives, side objectives you can do to gain additional bolts like this. See, there's something like this. Finish it on Exterminator difficulty. How can you do that if you can't change difficulties? So I think it's just doing it in New Game Plus. Anyway, we're going to jump right into these Dread challenges, and hopefully this hoverbike challenge is not too hard.
Ratchet will race to beat the clock. Each checkpoint he passes will earn him a few extra seconds. Team Darkstar, get ready to race! Ratchet was a tough cookie. What kind of cookie would he be? I'm gonna go with Snickerdoodle.
Okay, luckily that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Again, make some mistakes, but again, that's just the fun of it. So now here we go with Destruction Derby.
It's time to hop into the Landstalker. Take out as many enemies as you can.
So hopefully letting the bots kill the smaller enemies.
Accumulate attack power each time they take a hit or deal damage. When the power meter reaches full, you can order them to deliver a devastating special attack.
So then I can
This is
focus on
more
destroying
fun
these
than a
turrets.
busload of cheerleaders.
I don't know where is the vehicle repair thing, so hopefully I'll just bide my time, and there's 6 enemies left. Okay, never mind, it auto wins, that's good. That was a pretty lucky break I got there. And it says I got 77 kills, so I don't know how that works. Guess the objective is to do 66, but anyway. So as it shows here, the difficulty, I beat it originally. So I guess in New Game Plus you can see, or maybe you can change your difficulty mid-game, I'm not sure. But again, here we go with the last challenge. So I think this one's just a shield. I actually think this might be a smart idea to get this now. Actually, you can buy both, so I think it's fine. And then we got Napalm mod. Not sure how these mods are gonna work at the moment, so I'll just save money for more weapons.
Our contestant will have to destroy 3 ancient statues all in a matter of minutes. You gotta love it.
Ratchet, command your bots to place their explosives on each top.
Yeah, I was trying to move my fingers to hit that input.
Have you ever wondered what's in the special sauce?
Okay, so luckily these shields does do damage when you walk into it. So that is good. Yeah, I know it's kind of pointless to do that, but doing it just in case it gets me some experience. I have to change weapons. Pretty satisfying when they're all grouped up. So taking this opportunity to get some XP. Might as well try to get some health or a health upgrade.
These guys are hot. Did you feel that, Juanita?
Okay, I don't know where's the last objective. I think it will just show up sooner or later. So I think in terms of the difficulty, I think so far we have increased health and armor. Okay, there we go, now it showed up. So this takes a little bit longer to defeat your enemies, and then you receive more damage, obviously. I'd say technically that's artificially making a difficulty spike, but again, it's just how it is. And luckily, most of these enemies are melee based anyway, at the moment.
Folks, just a reminder, tomorrow is Kick Your Best Friend in the Pants Day. Free popcorn for everyone who participates.
Now I ran out of ammo, so that's great. But I'll take every opportunity to gain weapon experience. Like this. Because now we're just fighting hordes of zombies with a wrench. And there we go, I managed to beat it. And we also unlocked the next planet, but again...
Challenges can be completed in any order once they are unlocked. Your status on DreadZone now allows you to access planet Serathos.
Yep, so again, what we're gonna do is just gonna go back to the DreadZone station, finish the 0 out of 2 Dread challenges, and then continue onward to the next one. I did recognize some of these names like Chronos, but anyway, here we go.